Hello everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to another video here on the PokerStaples channel. We have some very exciting highlights for coming up for you guys over the next weeks, in that we just had PowerFest on Party Poker, which is a very big collection of tournaments, some really big stuff, and some pretty good runs. So we're going to start off today with a smaller buy-in, but a deep run nonetheless. So we shut down the stream early on this day. It's just like, okay, I'm going to play my last table or two tables off to the side. Boom, we come back to a final table, and this is the hunt for a title during PowerFest. So let me know anything you think down in the comments below, and without further ado, enjoy the video. So I figured I would fire up the stream. We are 3 of 9 right now with 97 cash, 139 in bounties of this PowerFest 59 low, but we've got a chance to beat our best finish. So let's see if we can get it done. Queens against Ace King to burst the bubble, and boom, just like that, we're going to be moving on to the final table. I don't know where we're going to be combining, but we're coming into the final table with a third place stack, which is pretty good. I'm happy with that. So let's see how it's going to work out. I don't know if we're going to move to their table or the other way. I'm not sure. Queen 4 offsuit in the small blind here. Now, it's an $11 buy-in, it's worth noting. So I don't know if our opponents are going to be thinking about payout pressure and ICM or not. I really don't know enough about them. Been playing here for a while, but my allergies weren't very good today. All right, here's the final table, and we're going to start off this final table with a raise bluff. Final table hype of the PowerFest, you guys. Come on, that's 50 points in the team online competition. So they limp call. We're going to go for a c-bet here. 2.1 million I think is fine, and then we decide on the turn if we want to continue betting or not against the Notorious. I mean, it would be quite a risk, obviously, right? We are in third place right now. There's a lot of shorter stacks, so we're putting a lot of pressure on them here with the bet. And then the turn, it gets pretty interesting. Now, I think they're pretty weak. They go for the limp call, so it's close. But they're going to fold, which is great. So we're up to 20 million now. Bounties are here, but they're not that relevant at the final table. Like 141 locked up, and then it jumps 221, 321, 470. Like, they're very relevant heads up, obviously. And they change things a little bit, but not like a massive amount. This $130 bounty is pretty big. Okay, interesting. So we'll raise the Ace King. I mean, I guess just call. It gets pretty gross, actually, against these three because of the payout pressure, but I think giving it's a bounty and we cover these two, we'd probably have to go for it. Chip leader calls, okay. So now I kind of just want to squeeze from the Notorious so we can re-squeeze. But if not, we're going to have to play out of position to the chip leader, which really does put us in a tough spot given we are in second right now. So we definitely don't want to bust in 8th when we have a second place chip stack. That's a big mistake. Sometimes it's unavoidable, but... And a half pot bet, I think just fold, especially given the situation here being in a final table. Like, we might have the best hand there with the Ace King, but it's going to be really difficult to get to showdown, so I think it's fine to just move on. Pick up a pretty good hand in pocket kings. So I'm going to 3-bet less than all in here. It looks very strong, right? This is a very strong move. But I think fast playing kings is a good idea. I think if you have aces, there's a much better argument for calling here. I think given the payout pressure, we should probably just fast play our hand. Yikes. They call, check. Now I'm going to think for a bit and check, obviously. I don't want to invest any of this 11 million if I don't have to at this point. Check, ace on the turn. They bet $500,000. Oh my God, this is the worst, bro. Oh, that's the best turn next to a king in the deck. But then they snap bet $500,000, which is a very weird size. Because, like, we only have a pot size bet left. We block king high clubs. We don't block king high spades. We just can't risk it, though, because of the other stacks, man. We have to fold. Oh, it's such a good turn, but the bet sizing just snap. Bet it out there. We have to get out of the way. That one hurts, dude. That one's not very fun. Obviously not a good flop. It won't very often, but it sometimes does. And there we go. We have another jam with the ace-5. Moody Snulku. $130 bounty, so I don't mind if they call with a worse hand here. I mean, both are okay. Taking it down and calling with a worse hand is good. Ace-5 against 7-4. Let's go. Up to 16.3, that puts us in second place, and that is a big bounty. 221 cashed and 268 in bounties now, so that is a big chip up. We love that. All right, Ace King. Rejam over a jam here. If it folds to us, I think just jam. It's not a hand we really want to induce with these chip situations, so just go for the all-in, but then Notorious goes for it. And I'm going to move all in. Fringe tomorrow, bro? No. Fringe on Monday, probably. Ace, king, king, jack. No diamond. Yeah, let's go, chat. Come on. We got another knockout for $77. We've got another ladder. 346 in bounties, 321 cash, and in a clear second place now. A lot of distance between us and third, so feeling pretty good. Can we beat our best finish at third place? Can we get the silver medal unlocked? Can we get the trophy unlocked? This is sewing up the leaderboard. I mean, we're in a good spot. This 50 points for the leaderboard helps, but that's 5 cashes, and there's so many tournaments left. But, you know, I think I'm in a good spot. Ace 9, 6 is ace deuce. It's a set for the double knockout. See ya. We're down to 4. That's a big one for Brown Oscar. We are down to 4 remaining players. We ladder up to 677 cash, 346 in bounties for 1,000. Nice. That's good. Let's keep going though. Let's get the win here. 77 million. That's a lot. That's a chunk of chips. So this one, I think we're just all in, kind of regardless. They shove under the gun. We are going to reshove here. I think it's a good enough hand. If we lose this all in, then we're kind of tied with the river nuts, which isn't ideal, but let's just win it. Ace, queen, ace, 9. Hold it. Boom. Come on, chat. Let's go. Another bounty going our way. We are the bounty king on this table. We've got 378 in bounties, 1,000 cashed, and we're in second place with ace, queen. Here's a jam. Go for it. Go for the rejam, I call. Whew. Ace, queen, king, 3. Hold it. Oh, king ball on the river. That really hurts too because Brown Oscar can put a lot of pressure on us. So that really puts us in the cage a bit. No, I don't think the pay jump is... It's such a big raise. It's a 3.5x raise. So like, ace, king. Okay, chop it up. So my standard against a normal raise, like a 2.1x, is going to be to 3-bet call in this situation, 3-handed with these payouts. But they made it so big that there wasn't really enough room for me to 3-bet fold ever. So I just went for the jam. That's all right. Rays get a call in the small blind, call in the big blind from Brown Oscar. They lead for $1 million. It's a little bit awkward here, but I think we definitely need a call for 7.5 to 1 odds. Get a call here as well. We have 2 pair on the turn. Cool. Okay, so I'm going to bet. Fold to a check raise from Brown Oscar, and then tough spot against Dare I Say. But we'll just bet, take it down. It's good, up to 41 million. All right, nice. It folds to us. Definitely jam the king here. Call by ace 4. Diamond. Hit me with the diamond or the deuce or the king. Let's go, chat. We take it down. We're heads up. It's a new best finish. We're guaranteed second place. Now we're playing a heads up for a PowerFest title. My first ever PowerFest title. The stakes are high, chat. Come on. Let's get the win. Raise it up. We're deep enough here where I like starting with a raise, so we'll do that. 9-7-4 in the flop. We're going to go for a bet. 1.5 million is fine. Good turns are 8 gives us a gutter, 10 gives us a gutter. That does hit some of their hands that float, but I think it's a mandatory double barrel. Puts a lot of pressure on a 7 or a 4, like some weak floats like ace high, king high type stuff. They call again, king in the river. Well, we should be able to get a lot to fold. Yeah, okay. We're going to go for it. Triple barrel on the king. Nice. Triple barrel bluff works out, chat. We're tied. We're tied up. We get a walk. So we're playing heads up for the bounties. So double this amount plus what we've already earned, I believe. Raise get a call. Check here. I want to keep the pot small if possible with our third pair. They check. I'll check again. Interesting river. Let's see what they got. King 8. Okay. Our 9 is going to take it down with the 9-5. Just going to call with ace 9 suited, although this is one of the best hands I'm just going to call here. They potted on the flop. I still think it's worth a call with the ace high, the backdoor nut flush draw. Turn is a queen of clubs. Okay, so I'm going to fold. It should be really scary for the hands that potted on the flop, I think. I think it's much more likely they potted on the flop with like a jack or something like that. So the queen of clubs is literally one of the worst cards. But at the same time, I feel like there's going to be a tilt factor often in these smaller stakes situations where at some point it's just not going to work. Like your check raises are going to stop working. So I think especially just pulling the 3-barrel bluff like we just did, maybe not the time to run big bluffs and be a little bit more straightforward. call the half pot bet here. 9 of the river, I want to lead to make sure I get paid from like 1 pair type hands, you know? Take it down though. All right, pocket 5s. These are good. I like the 5-5. Whoo, I like bottom set as well. I'm going to bet on the bigger side here. We just have a lot of value to get 3 streets. I'm just going to go big. They call 8 of hearts in the turn. Okay, I'm going to check. I don't think we can get 3 streets of value anymore, so I'm going to check. And now on the 9 river, we have a full house. They lead for a half pot. I think we want to raise here. If they have a better full house, that sucks. But I think I should probably raise and then fold to a jam. Because I expect to get called by a 7. I expect to get called by trip 5s. If they jam over the top, I don't think they're doing it with a straight. I don't think they're doing it with ace 9. I think they have a full house only if they jam over the top. So I go for the raise, hoping to get called by a straight or trips, but they fold. We do pick up the pot, though. We haven't taken the lead yet. We haven't taken the lead. Ace jack 8. All right, I'm going to go for a bet on the bigger side here as well because we just don't really have any equity. Check. Ooh. Beat the queen 8. They're not happy about that. We've got the lead. Yep, there's the tilt raise. I called it. Definitely worth calling, though. Worth calling the 3x raise. We've got a draw to the nut here. Don't pot it, bro. Thank you. Half pot is fine. All right, just call. Quiet down now. Quiet down, Brown Oscar. Quiet down. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 outs, although sometimes they're kind of dead with the flush draws. So 16% at best. Now we're getting 3-to-1 odds, which means directly we need 25%. But we might get bets on the river, but then also sometimes we're behind flush draws and stuff. I think we have to fold. Sometimes they can hit a flush when we hit a straight. Sometimes we don't get paid when we hit, you know, it's a bit optimistic to call there, I think, on the turn. Raise up 7-6, get a call. I'm going to go for a small bet here now. They call king on the turn. Bluff. Okay. I'm going to go for it again. This deuce is not a scare card. They have some draws that missed as well, though. I'm assuming with this king 8 run out, we're going to get a lot of the smaller pairs to fold by the end. Cool. Raise, get a call for Brown Oscar. We have an 8-6-4 2 spades flop. Draw heavy enough. I want to go for a bet on the bigger side here. It's going to bet 4.2 million. Quick call, king in the turn. Yeah, check, I guess. I mean, it sucks to give free cards, but I think probably check. They quickly half pot it. We definitely obviously call. We beat 7-10 bluff. Come on, Chad. That's some more chips. 82-40. We got a 2-to-1 lead. Let's keep it going. They 3x worth calling to the flop. Ace, queen, 9. Troublesome here. It's a 3x raise. They're going to have a decent amount of aces and queens, but we still do have a pair. Worth calling in the flop. Okay. Now just don't have a bigger 2 pair. Oh my god, bro. Oh, man. Okay. Check in the flop. Call the turn with a pair of 10s. There's a 9. Interesting. Oof, they pot it. It's big. Yeah, I guess call, though. I mean, king, queen is going to choose this sizing. And those sort of hands. But spades do miss as well. We're pretty high up in our range checking in the flop. So I'm going to call. Oh, my God. Oh, man. Please, man. Come on, dude. I want this title so bad. Alright. Jam the ace. Okay. That's first bit of luck our way. We'll take it. Back to 42 million over the 6s. Just call here. Ace 7-3 on the flop. It's alright. King high is probably the best hand. Worth calling. To the turn, which is a 9. Check. Bet a 6 million. Now, what we've seen them do is bet super thin here with, like, pairs they shouldn't be betting, you know? Like, second and third and fourth pairs, just, like, barreling flop and turn. So, really, it's just, like, kind of make pair bet strategy, it seems like. So, we shouldn't be getting too frisky calling on the turn against that approach, you know? Making a call, deuce of clubs. Bad spot to bluff here. Just check. We don't have any equity. It's not a scary card. It's just check and give it up. Limp again. I wasn't sure if I should do something else. All right, ace, queen, ace, jack. No chop. There we go. To 50 million, we're back. And raise call to a flop of king 7-5. We have a pair. 4 on the turn. It's a pretty small bet here. I think they're bluffing a lot. We need a brick river, though. Oh, yeah. Yes. They weren't bluffing, though. That's the thing. I don't know if they know if they were bluffing or value betting. Because they were betting fourth pair, as I mentioned, right? Like, they have a make pair bet strategy. So it's not a spot where you want to, like, be floating the turn because they're betting way wider than they should be. Raise call. Okay, sweet. Top pair of nines. It's good. It's a good hand. Whoa, they pot it. Okay. Stop it, bro. Oh, God. Stop it, man. It's against this opponent, which is the frustrating thing, you know? Like, this is a very strong hand, heads up. Flopping top pair on this board, like, it's just very likely good. And then they just pot the turn, which also gives us club draws. So if we're wrong, we get an additional 9 outs here. I mean, like, we're getting 2-1 immediately on our money. It's hard to make a pair and heads up. But then there's part of me that wants to fold because it's this guy, right? I'm just going to refer back to Ben CB, which is like, hey, don't make hero decisions heads up. Just, like, be straightforward. I think we have to go with our hand. Now, I don't like calling because we just give free cards. For 17 million, with there's going to be like 53 million in the pot. So it's not worth trying to induce a bluff from the last 17 million and giving free cards for them to pick up 52. It's just going to be a like, okay, do you have it or not kind of situation. Okay. They have a better kicker 9. That's too bad. We don't hit there with the clubs and back down to 23 big blinds. Min raise call to the flop. Queen 4 deuce. This is good. Okay, so we've seen them continue with the sizing all the time, so we're just going to call. Oh, come on, bro. No, man. Now this is the dumbest spot. I don't think we can fold, though. It's unfortunate because we've seen them bet all their pairs, like, really, really wide. So I don't think they have enough kings in the range with how much money's in the pot. But I'm frustrated. I'm pre-frustrated already. But I think we got to go with our hand, just against this opponent. Oh, we hit a 10. I was like, no, man, not. We're back. It's fine. We're fine, everyone. It's okay. It's good. Oh, what a heads up match this has been. Okay. I think we gamble here, chat, right? With the king queen. God, it's sick, though. The thing is, it's so sick because we don't know what they're shoving here at all. Like, by the book, obviously, it's a call for 15. But then we also have a decent edge on this guy, too, right? You'd think. So do we want to risk it here? Do we have a big enough edge not to risk it here? No, especially with the game flow of shoving last hand. It's going to be a wide-ass range shoving here. We got to do it. We got to call. Oh, Chad, I want a PowerFest. Please not the bridesmaid. Groomsman? Please not the bridesmaid. We call. Please hold. Yes. Oh, we're sucking out. We're back to tied, chat. Let's go beat this man. I'm trying, dude. I'm trying, but I am struggling. I'm going to raise again with not a good hand, but it's proving very successful, and we actually flop okay. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, bro. Second place. It's a new best finish from PowerFest. I don't think I'm ever going to be happy about that one. That is poker in a nutshell, dude. You can finish second place, have a profitable day, and it sucks. Thank you guys so much for watching. That was really tilting to finish second. I'm not going to lie. Like, it was good. It was my best finish ever in PowerFest, but it was very frustrating to finish in second place. So, you know, this is not the end of the series. There's still time, but that was frustrating. So anything you want to say down in the comments below, I'd love to hear from you. Subscribe to the channel if you like this sort of videos, and we're sure to bring you a lot more, okay? Until next time, we'll see you later.